Certainly want to make that disclaimer. Um, Little Rod wave for you. My daughter, I messaged her one night, was like, "Hey, um, who's this artist, and what song should I listen to of his?" Because I heard him in the car with some girls who requested to play their music while I was driving them in a Lyft or Uber. And I was like, oh my God, I love him. Who is this? I need to listen to that. So, anyway, kind of funny story. But good morning, everyone. Please forgive me. I am really fighting a major migraine that hit me hard yesterday after I got finished with the live. And I slept and I tried to get rid of it. And I woke up this morning feeling a little bit better, but unfortunately, after working out, I made it worse. So I'm probably going to lay down in a little bit because I'm feeling incredibly nauseated and my head is just pounding. Good morning, Marty. So forgive me if I don't have my same normal, upbeat personality today, but I did want to, continue with my commitment to be coming live to you guys every morning just so that you know that I'm here and hopefully add a little value and maybe make a little bit of a difference in your life during this crazy time. So, today I'm going to talk about like not sweating the small stuff. And this is just simply because I kind of came up in conversation with my husband, and it certainly made me think of when my kids were little and some things that happened to me where boy, had some extreme reactions, and it really wasn't necessary. When you Oh, thank you, Marty. Um, when you kind of get yourself worked up over things that really aren't that important, it impacts your life as well as, obviously everyone else's that's around you. So, I remember, I was thinking about this topic and I was just like, man, I remember way back when, with my first marriage, my cousin just abruptly was like, hey, we're coming to visit you. And I was like, what? So she just stopped in with her daughter and she was pregnant. And we had this porcelain figurine that was given to us for the wedding, and it played the song that I walked down the aisle. And I'm an extremely sentimental person. And while we were out and about one day, her daughter broke the figurine, and I was so upset. I was so worked up over it. And, you know, there were so many times after that that I thought about it and I was like, man, this just isn't like, why? Why did I get so upset? Yes, it was sentimental. Yes, it meant something to me at the time. Um, but at the same time, it was just figurine. It didn't, you know, it didn't hold any value as far as, that day or what happened or my memories of that day. It was just something that somebody had given to me and that an accident happened. So, I mean, I let it go, but I remember just being so upset with myself for actually having the reaction that I did because it wasn't necessary. Thank you, John. I know this is definitely, and Joe, yeah, it's like my sinuses. I think that's what it is. It like they will turn into migraines, and I literally just like, I mean, you can see it on my face. I'm trying to hide it. I try to put a little makeup on. I'm like, just not a ton, but something. Um, and I'm just like, that's just me, and I'm just gonna have to be honest and what's going on so that you can understand. But anyway, getting to just things now. I moved into this house like three weeks ago, almost 4 weeks ago now, and I'm just like I still have boxes. I still like I'm just being 100% here with you guys right now. I still have boxes around my house, and there's really no reason because I've been home, but I've had other things that I've focused on, and I've taken like one box at a time so that I'm not stressing myself out, right? So like I unload this one. I unloaded a bunch of wine glasses last night. Like I haven't had a need for them, but they've been sitting there in boxes and labeled wine glasses. So I'm like, well, I'll get to them when I get to them. Um, and that's what happened. Yesterday I did do that. I did a few things yesterday, but I just felt so crappy that I slept for part of the day and I literally just laid around going, please God, like get this headache out of here. Um, and like I said, I felt a little bit better when I woke up this morning. So I went ahead and did my workout because I did skip my workout yesterday and I felt really shitty about it. um, because I just felt so crappy and I didn't want to make my headache worse. And of course, that's what ended up happening this morning. But I did get my workout in. So for me, that's kind of like, okay, I got this. Like, and I didn't miss 2 days in a row. I just took one rest day, which is okay. And again, not sweating the small stuff, right? I still know that I'm doing this. And if you looked at my post talking about me going live, like I've made so much progress. And it may seem small to some people, right? Because a lot of people are stronger than I am and they're able to do, 15, 20 pound weights. But for me to go from that, like in about a 2 months time frame, like I know that I'm pushing myself. I know that I'm working really hard. And again, I'm not sweating the fact that I can't lift 20 pounds and do that an entire workout. I might be able to do one or two moves, but I know that I couldn't do it consistently. So I'm going to work to that. I'm going to work myself up to those things. I mean, maybe not 20 pounds, maybe 15. But the point is that, I'm continuing to work on those things. And that's what's important. So this kind of ties back into yesterday's live, which really talks about perspective. So, when you're looking at things, you can look at it from a perspective of negativity, or you can look at it from a perspective of positivity. And I'm really trying my best during this time to focus. And it's kind of like I'm really happy about it because I'm trying to change my mindset, right? I'm trying to change my perspective to kind of see the good in things. And to be honest with you, I really felt for the most part. Oh, nice, Matt. That's awesome. I'm actually just here because my husband works in Morehead City and we found a house in Havelock and we love it because it's on a wooded lot. So, in fact, he was talking yesterday about wanting to buy the house and we're just renting right now. Anyway, because we were like, where do we permanently want to stay? So, anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. I do get distracted by the messages and I apologize, but I certainly want you guys to understand that I appreciate you coming in and commenting and being here every day because I am definitely doing this for you guys. So when I see you in there and I see comments, it gets me excited. So because I know that I am here and I am, I do have people that I'm talking to and I'm making a difference for them, or at least kind of hopefully making you smile a little bit for the day. So anyway, getting back to my point of perspective and everything else, it just really like don't sweat the small things. I was trying to think of there was like a million other examples, but I mean, really just kind of looking at my house and I keep saying, oh, I've got to get this unpacked and I really need to get situated. And I'm just like one day at a time. I have other priorities. I'm still trying to work. I'm still trying to do the things that I was doing before and just incorporate that into my schedule. Just because I'm here all the time doesn't mean that you stop everything, right? You stop everything so that you can focus on this one thing because I was already working from home. So I need to just continue to do that and then take the time and kind of add in these other little things that I can do. I will tell you that I have cooked more than I ever have, I think, in my entire life in the last few weeks being home and being here. Not that it's a bad thing. I actually love cooking and I never had time to do it. So that is something else that I am trying to enjoy. I'm trying to enjoy the fact that I can do that. I can have what I want. I can go grab something and make it, at least for the time being, and enjoy having dinner with my husband, or lunch with my husband, or breakfast with my husband. And he's jumped in and he's cooked some things too, which has been nice. So, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up because, like I said, my head is killing me and I feel like there are daggers in my eyeballs right now. But I'm probably going to lay down for a little bit and hopefully, again, get rid of this headache. But I feel accomplished. I feel okay with that because I did get up and I did talk to a couple of people, answered some messages, and I did get my workout in. And, I've already accomplished some things by 9 o'clock. And here I am talking to you guys, which again makes my day. I do kind of want to just circle back really quickly to the fact that this being here live with you guys and really focusing, excuse me, on the positivity has really kind of helped me personally to think about things from a different perspective, like constantly. And I'm really trying to, or I'm hoping that with this becoming my daily routine and more of a habit for me, that it'll be something that will be a lot easier for me moving forward and become more of a habit overall for me, right? So let's not just focus on the negativity. Let's not just think about the thing. that aren't going right in my life. I want to focus on the things that are going right. And having all of you is definitely one of the blessings that I have in my life. Bo just walked into the room and it opened the door for me. Anyway, sorry for my distraction over there. But I just want to thank you guys again. And love you too, John. I will definitely say hi to him. He's actually sleeping on the couch, which is really funny because that's been something that's also been a challenge for us. I've kind of been worried about my schedule and what I normally did when I was in South Carolina and he was here. I was getting up at 5:30 and I was doing my workout and getting things done. And I hate to do that to him now because I know that he's out all hours of the night and doing different things. So um, I'm like, I don't want to do that. But it was really funny because I went out there and I pushed play on my workout today and he never even moved. He snored through the entire thing. So I think I'm going to be okay. Anyway, these things happen and you got to have to look at it from the right? You're gonna have to look at it from a different angle. So thank you guys for tuning in. Again, if you like these videos and they have impacted your life, please like, comment, share, which I know a lot of you guys are doing, and I really, really appreciate that. But just, get the information out there so that maybe it impacts somebody else's life. Tag some of your friends in the videos. If you think that what I'm talking about is going to help them in their situation right now. Because again, that's what I'm doing this for. I'm doing this for you guys and to hopefully make a little bit of a difference in somebody's life. I also did start a YouTube channel and I have been uploading those videos, which is a lot easier to kind of get to in a more organized fashion. I also have been posting them on IGTV and they are coming through on my page there. But again, I feel like YouTube's just a little bit easier to kind of get to everything. So if you feel like there's something that would help somebody, again, please feel free to go there and subscribe to the channel because I think this is something that I'm going to do moving forward. I'll probably only do it a couple of times a week, though, not every day. But during all of this, I feel like that's the way that I can give back right now. So um, that's what I'm doing is every day at 9 a.m. So anyway, again, check out YouTube. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I look forward to talking to you guys tomorrow morning. Be active and be happy, guys. Have a wonderful Sunday.